And welcome back to Primetime Sports Tuesday. After their test series lost to England last month, the West Indies will return to action in October after New Zealand Cricket announced that it will be hosting the Caribbean men in 3 test matches and 3 T20 internationals. New Zealand Cricket is currently working with the government on the biosecure measures that will need to be in place for the West Indies, with visitors to the country currently required to isolate for 14 days on arrival. CEO of New Zealand Cricket David White says they are looking into a model similar to what the English Cricket Board used when the West Indies toured England recently. The test series will count as points towards the ICC World Test Championship. The last time the Caribbean side toured New Zealand was in 2017, where they lost the test series 2-0, went down 3-0 in the ODI series and lost the T20 series 2-0. Before welcoming the Windies, New Zealand will host Bangladesh in a limited over series. New Zealand has been one of the most successful countries in combating COVID-19 and recently marked 100 days without community transmission. But things have changed a little since then. On Tuesday, local media said 4 fresh cases of community transmission had been reported in the country, and Auckland would move to alert level 3 from Wednesday, with the rest of the country moving to alert level 2. Cricket West Indies CEO Johnny Grave reacted to the announcement of the upcoming tour.
After CPL, with the postponement of that World Cup that was due to take place in October, November in Australia, was to go directly after that to New Zealand for a test tour. So we're in talks with New Zealand Cricket, not just about whether it's going to be feasible for us to go to New Zealand, but also in terms of rearranging their tour that was due to take place here in June. So we're in regular conversations with the New Zealand Cricket, and hopefully we can agree to go there when it's safe to do so, but also for them to return here to the Caribbean to play those 3 one-day internationals and 3 T20s that were postponed from this summer.